Anyway, everyone, gonna do a little exploiting the CXP bug for some dailies today. There's a bug in some of the dailies that gives way more CXP than it should. It's been acknowledged and not corrected and officially deemed not a punishable exploit, so I'm going to take advantage of it. Grind a little CXP, even though the event is over. Certainly going to take advantage of it while it lasts until they patch it, if they patch it. It's on some of the higher end things, rather than go to the fleet and grab the missions and then take the bonus later. I'm just going to cycle through and do it the old-fashioned way. Just because I'm lazy today. Really wasn't looking forward to a grind through the black hole heroic, because it is such a pain in the ass.
My lord, there's a...
And I don't care what you have to say. Just give me the quest.
State your turn.
By the end, in return.
Des, what do you say to...
He must know he's...
With respect, Torv, take...
There's more to it than that. What?
His guards, I'll be...
All right. Let's do this. I so rarely do this on the Imperial side.
Take a breath.
Set you to damage, just so we get done faster. And by rarely, I mean almost never. So little that I forgot one of the quests is actually inside the base. Torvik's forces, Torvik's war droids. I mean, I've done the Imperial side, I don't know, enough to get the achievements for it. Maybe a couple of other times beyond that. What is this? Oh, that's just frosty stuff. I like explodey things. All the lightning. Hey, Nia. Yeah, but see, I'm a kinder, gentler Sith Inquisitor. I mean, I should be feared, but only in as much as if you're doing something that's not very nice. I'm out to make the world a better place.
We will make them full.
I'm only murdering the people that deserve to be murdered. Or if they're trying to murder me in this case. And I can't hit both of them. See, this guy's trying to murder me, so he needs to be murdered. I guess this guy counts as a war droid. Sentinel droid, war droid. It's a droid of war. Munitions cache action. Lana, why don't you gather up the spare parts there while I go looking for other things? There's a chest that will have nothing in it that I need, and I don't really want to fight him for it either. Now, you guys look guilty. You're probably up to something. And they were just droids. Just droids, and the people that programmed the droids, and the droids were evil, and the people programmed them for evil. So they needed to be killed. It's a public service. And I hate this room. I absolutely hate it because it's nearly impossible to avoid those things. It's much easier just to let them catch you and then do the fight.
To the end.
And that's a droid. I don't feel bad about killing droids. Droids need to be killed. And I didn't grab the clicky thing because on the Republic side, which I almost always do, the things you need to grab don't look anything like this. Didn't I just kill this guy? Well, they're easy to avoid when you don't need to get the clicky. It's the ones that are guarding the clicky that suck. Because they come faster than it takes you to get the clicky. Alright, Lana, you scoop him up. I'll get the clicky. We'll move on. I guess the thing I do like about this is these clickies are easier to find than the Republic clickies. Because the Republic clickies are just little decals stuck on the side of the wall. Instead of great big glowing boxes out in the open.
We will make them full.
Alright, we got the stuff. Let's get the hell out. Or we can kill a few more droids. Whichever. Alright, so we got out. Oh, I can do without the decals. Where to now? Oh, that's the heroic. It's not that I can't do the heroic, it's just that the heroic is very, very tedious. I should look for the munitions caches. I guess this would be one. Let's see, this guy's put his droids back together. And they did not like that at all. Anybody else want some? Let's bring it.
To the end.
You got my munitions cache right there. There's a bunch of people down there. It's because of the CXP bug that everybody's over here farming. But then I suppose that's to be expected. I don't want to do the heroic right now. I'm going to save that till I can QT out of it because I don't want to walk all the way out of it.
To the end.
How many more? Where is it? Where is it? 3 more. Exploded out.
We will make them full.
Even if it only explodes with snow. OCD still demands that I explode it. I saw that. If you want to fight me, come over here and fight me. Go sick him, Lana. I don't have time for him. Just be quick about it. I want to get back on my bike. Thank you.
They'll regret facing us.
And if you would be so kind as to clean up the scrap there. Alright, comm tower core. Where is it? Down there. It's my nifty Gree speeder. So many vehicles in this game that you have to hold on for dear life. I never understood that. And as fast as you're going, how can you possibly steer this thing with those handles when you're just doing your best not to fall off? Well, yeah, kill the golds fast because, one, I'm like 20 levels higher, and two, lightning is awesome. Alright, where's my clicky over here? Got to be standing right on top of it. Is it up there? Or am I just waiting on a spawn? Huh. This monitor here is only visible from the back, because there's a mount and a monitor, but from the front, there's only the mount. It's the same with both of them. Maybe I should read. Communication tower. Oh, there we go. It needed to respawn.
We will make them fall.
And turn in the memory core thingy. Okay. What's left? Pipeline control station. God, I just remembered one of these has a puzzle. And the last time I did it, I failed miserably.
We will make them fall.
Here, fellas. Lana, how is it you're not dying out in the toxic goop? Oh yeah, well, failing puzzles is your thing, but if it makes you feel any better, I had been watching your stream earlier that day before I played, so I think, it was like residual fail. So it's like I watched your stream, then I got on and started failing puzzles. It's like failure by osmosis. It was embarrassing, too. I mean, it was so bad that I downloaded the clip of the stream, edited out all the and just removed all the failure, so it skipped straight ahead to the solution and re-uploaded it for playback as a VOD later. That's just how bad it was.
Somewhat worthy opponent.
I'm not really all that great at puzzles either. I can figure them out, but not under pressure. That's why I never was very good at Scrabble, but I could always do okay at Words with Friends. Words with Friends gave me plenty of time to think about what I wanted to do, but Scrabble was that pressure of just the immediacy of needing to perform while people were waiting on you. Let's get out of the goop as quick as I can. It's kind of how I was in school with tests, too. Not quite that bad, but performance anxiety is a problem. If I have time to sit back and think about the problem, I can come up with a solution. If I need to solve it right now, well, there's going to be trouble.
The force serves me.
I really should have put Lana back in healer mode before I ran into here. It's going to slow me down a little bit, but at least I'll live through it. Alright, heroic, heroic. Well, at least there doesn't seem to be a bonus.
This is Torvik to security. What are you doing? We have intruders.
Not intruders. Kill the intruders. Is this room even back here? This is so much more fun than Consular and their rocks. I mean, when it comes right down to it, they all do the same thing. But it just looks cooler. Don't bounce me. Damn it. What did I just say?
This will help.
Where am I headed? All the way to the back. Is everybody in this building gonna bounce me? They're gonna treat me like it, though. Like I'm in a pinball machine, just bouncing from one bumper to the next. I'm just gonna wait till you bounce me before I... Oh yeah. The one that doesn't bounce me, I wait on. Got all these abilities, I never use most of them.
I regret facing us.
Got like 6 kinds of lightning, and that's all I ever use. Let's go over here so you'll get caught in the blast radius. No, you don't.
This is Torvik to all forces. I'm sealing the inner vault. Deal with the problem.
The bird is in the nest. Time to flood Torvik's command center with hypermatter. Sending you the details.
The bird is in the nest. Repeat, the bird is in the nest. The Grunion are running. Now you can bounce me. Or set me on fire, whichever you're gonna do.
I've got you.
Alright, scoop up the scraps. I wanna go get that one. Don't heal me. I'm fine. With the scraps.
I've got you.
For 2. All the way down there. And bouncing me again. Here I thought I was past all the bouncing ones. Follow the bouncing Inquisitor. Oh, Lord, it's the puzzle one. I was right.
This is Torvix. What do you think you're doing? You can't unseal my vault.
I can and I will.
Take a breath.
If you stop bouncing me.
You've got their attention. Torvix's bodyguards are getting angry.
Well, clearly they're angry. Just comes down to how many of them am I going to have to fight. Third wave. All right, maybe this is the last one. Ouch.
Take a breath.
All right, puzzle time. Let's see if I remember how to do it. Part of the problem is not really being able to see it. because I don't remember what needs to be routed where.
Listen to me.
There we go.
We can still negotiate.
It's basically just
The explosion
rotate them
will kill us
until they
all.
come up right.
Counselor Torvix is dead, and his army is a mess. It won't be long before we make a clean sweep.
Yay, rank 38. What did I get? Anything good? Of course not. Well, that's out right away. That's actually better. Except it's the same as one I've already got in there. So I'm just going to let it sit, and I'm not going to claim the other one yet. Okay, as far as my other heroics go, or my other dailies go, the last one is back in the main area. So I'm just going to QT back there. When I get done with this daily area, I'll show you my new stronghold. I always forget that one of the dailies is actually in the base. Snowball for you. All right. Doctor's appointments always suck, though. Oh, it updated. I didn't see what it said. Oh, just said return to the mission terminal. I guess that was it, and I'm done. Yay, another level. Oh, well, here's your chance to see the stronghold right now, because I'm done with this. It's entirely possible I did. Black Hole is one of those that's bugged and gives you way more CXP than it should. It's like Black Hole, Zerka, Oricon, Ziost, and I want to say Section X, maybe one other. This one's kind of like Manon. It always plays the cinematic the first time, or every time you go to it. I don't have any decorations in it yet. Plus, this character's pretty low level command rank-wise, because I don't play it very often. There are no hooks in the cockpit of this train. That's very disappointing. There's a chair you can sit in, which for some reason isn't in the cinematic, but there are no hooks. The only hooks down the center of it are for rugs and things. All I've put are cargo bays, a GTN, and a mailbox. You can't get on your vehicle in it. Well, you can hang plenty of family photos along the walls of the train cars, but you're not going to hang them in the front of it. You can get up on top of it. You can even park your ship back there. Also, don't fall off the train. And it's such a long way to the front that they gave you a taxi to get there. Oh, well, everybody's got to jump at least once.
Here, this will help.
You get to the front, there's hooks here, just a few, but there's no hooks actually up here. But it does have a clicky chair, so you can sit down. But you can't clicky on the control panels or anything. And because it's a train, of course, you can't steer. But this train is also what the flashpoint takes place on. Well, if Bug Boy weren't dead, you could stand him right here. He could stand outside the cockpit. You can just put up his memorial hologram. You can look at his hologram and remember and cry yourself to sleep every night. Oh, that is kind of a bummer. It's much faster to get to the back of the train than to the front. But if you do fall off,
Here, this
you
will help.
scream in a lot of agony as it runs over you. So it's very painful. Actually, my smuggler made a lot more noise. But to get it, all you've got to do is finish all of Fallen Empire all the way through the current expansion and grind out this flashpoint a few times. Actually 10 times, and beyond that, it only costs like 5,000 credits. And then a couple of million to unlock both of the rooms. Well, unless you're social, and then you can unlock it in as few as 3 times. Yeah, I paid the cartel coin cost of 50 coins. Yeah, I know. I did it the hard way. I actually had to do it 11 times because I didn't realize that the tokens you get to unlock it drop from the bosses and not from doing the flashpoint itself. So I skipped a bonus boss, not realizing that if you don't do all of the bosses, you miss out on some of the tokens. So my first couple of run-throughs, I didn't do the bonus boss. So I had to do an extra run-through to get enough tokens to do it. Well, see, it's not too late to buy Nar Shaddaa on another server with coins. My very first run-through on this, which I did with this character, I decided, all right, I'm going to do it completely blind. I didn't read any guides, nothing. I just went in not knowing anything. And I ended up pressed up against a wall with a bad camera angle and thought, okay, I can beat this bonus boss down. Did my AoEs and everything. Well, what I didn't know about the bonus boss was that every ad you kill makes the boss stronger. And it's got a cone attack that's very, very deadly, which I couldn't really see because I was up against a wall, so I couldn't see the attack, and I've killed all its friends and made it very strong. So I died very fast. And then decided, well, screw it, I'm not going to fight it. And then looked it up in a guide later, and all my subsequent run-throughs, yeah, it's really pretty easy to kill. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really kind of easy to kill as long as you don't kill its babies. As long as you don't kill its babies and you run away when it tries to breathe poison on you. I really hate that I can't get on a mount because this thing is very, very long. I mean, this train is the first half of the flashpoint. You spend the first half of the flashpoint fighting your way from one end of the train to the other. Then you get to this point, there's a car missing. And you have to do that up to there, and then you're fighting across the top and through the cars. Oh yeah, you certainly don't want to stay up any later. See, now you've got something to look forward to. You just got to burn through that content even faster. The faster you go to sleep, the faster you work tomorrow, and the faster the clock moves, the faster you can get home and play SWTOR tomorrow. And the closer you are to doing this. All right, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, do a little Zios daily action here. For the Mega CXP boost.
Seem to be some holorecords stored in these.
I realize I missed the missions on the terminal over here. And I need to open my boxes I got. Okay, that's crap. I'm just going to go ahead and claim these, or they're going to back up. Claim both. I'll hold that schematic until I can look at it later. It's like I'm getting nothing but those now. Get rid of that because I don't need it. Got this. That is an improvement, but I'm going to go ahead and open this one to see what else I get. Claim that. And destroy that. Alright, what are we looking at now? I just don't see the Mark III as a significant improvement over the Mark IIs. But this is an improvement. And I'm wearing those boots, so I can get rid of those. And what I've got is better than that. And I'll hold off on the schematic. I need what? Power crystal. $10,545, $10,545, they're both the same. Sell my junk, inventory OCD time. I really need a helmet to drop in a box. The helmet is the piece of gear I'm missing. Spreadsheet update. Because I've also got spreadsheet OCD. If you're interested in my SWTOR spreadsheets, there's a link to the file legacy in the panels on my page on Twitch there. Show where I track my various SWTOR goings on.
Take a breath. Should feel better now.
I mean, those are stats I wish the game tracked automatically, but since they don't, I'll just track them manually.
Should feel better now.
Where's the other one? I know it's here. Because there's 3 you can get from standing on this spot. I just stood in the exact wrong place to see it easily. I'm still irritated that the graphics don't show properly against the sky. Zoom back out on my mini-map after all the Section Xing stuff. That wasn't Section X, that was the black hole.
This will help.
We'll leave you in healer mode just in case we see monolith here.
I've got you.
Anywhere? Okay. Alright, then I'll put you back in damage mode and we will recover the data recorder or whatever it is, right? Memory core. Alright, Lana, go get him and get yourself stunned. I am glad they fixed that so those always drop now. And I almost forgot. More often than not, I forget to do this one. And I hate coming back for it because it's so far out of the way. I've already done all the ashed dudes. This is one of my favorite quests just because of all the jumps. I mean, it's pretty lame from an activity standpoint, because really all you have to do is drive to the big green arrows. There's nothing to avoid, nothing attacks you. As long as you don't stop, you don't get in any time trouble. There's no chance you'll miss. But I just like the jumps. Plus, that's kind of cool. Ding. Could you imagine if I'd done these during double CXP week? Let me go ahead and check this. Won't take but a second. Initiative Focus Mark IV. I may actually not have it. Which is odd because I've got so many Mark IV things. Yeah, I've got so many Mark IV things that it's rare for me to come up with one I don't have anymore. Somewhere there's bound to be a list of all of the schematics, and I should make a checklist of them and check them off as I get them, rather than making my own list and recording them as I get them. Come on. I don't want to do a pixel hunt. Sometimes I feel a little guilty for sacrificing my companion to that stun as its first attack. But then I think, you know, better her than me. I love it when it falls over, sits up, falls over, sits up, can't make up its mind whether it wants to blow up or not. All right, Lana, our goal here today is getting all the way to the end on one droid battery. Can we do it? And go. Alright, droid. I don't care about all your babble. Just get over here and start scanning. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Time's a-wasting, dude. Let's go. ultimately come down to how well I can remember where all the other clickies are. Alright, we're close. We're close. Let's go. We can do this. We can do this. You and me, droid. Let's go.
Regret facing us.
So close. But we got down here. That's all that mattered. Because I don't honestly know if he would have started the scan while I was in combat anyway. Got another one. Another box. Oh crap. Well, the last focus I got's better than that. Don't need the reputation. And don't need that. Was that like 5 so far today? I always worry more about getting back over the bridge because the jump seems more challenging. Alright, Lana, sick 'em.
The force serves me.
Alright, back we go, upload the scan data, and we are off this planet. It's still one of my favorite flourishes. Not because it's all that spectacular, but because of the huge black smoke that comes bellowing out of the engine. Which really isn't all that visible on the charred remains of the surface of Zios. Oh, we're certainly going to do what's right. Ding. 44. Almost 45. Another box of crap. No, I'll take this one. But that means I can finally get rid of this one. Which will put me even closer. And spreadsheet update. Inventory OCD. And let's do Zerka now. Had to look and see if it had reset my skills because it's been doing that on my gunslinger. Hey, got it on the first try. Excellent. The Winter Warrior is coming. Harvest this stuff. I don't especially want to compete with 5 other Imperials and who knows how many Republic. Let's see what people are doing in the other instance. There's 3 people here. Lovely. Might be just as bad. Plus the possibility of now getting ganked. Suppose there's more than 2 instances. Nope. Well, let's see what happens.
They'll regret facing us.
Oh, they'll regret something, Lana. If I'm lucky, the 3 other people are all downstairs doing the tentacle part. Alright, Mr. Elite, I'm going to start over here where you're not. Work along behind you.
They'll regret facing us.
Please use all products only as intended.
It's hard to pass up an opportunity
Be well.
to sell junk. If I have that one, yeah. Alright, hopefully either there aren't other players here or they're not interested in fighting. And if they are, well, I'll just die and move on. How many more Colto do I need? 3 more. Now there's 2 down here.
We will make them fall.
And hopefully I don't accidentally target any of them either. It's like they say, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Well, I don't really want to start nothing.
The force serves me. We will make them fall.
Ding. Pick that up for me, would you, Lana? Companion quick heal action.
We will make them full.
Ah, damn it. I hate it when my shots get away from me. One more. This is as good a one as any.
They'll regret facing us.
Actually, a little surprised I didn't run into any Republic players. I mean, there were 3 other Imperials. Of course, then again, I didn't really see any other Imperials either. So it's entirely possible everybody was just ahead of me in the progression. I hate that I can't do this until the dots wear off. Alright, Lana, there's your bubble. Go get those. I'm done, Lana. What's the holdup? I remember the good old days when it pretty much took 2 people to kill it in one tentacle spawn. Everybody's dead. Okay. Ding. Gotta love all that CXP. 47. Yeah, I kind of really hope they don't fix that. Hey, finally got a reputation token I need. There's only 2 reputation tracks I haven't finished. Space and one of the flashpoints. I can't think of what it is right now. But I know I'm going to need that. Alright, don't need that. Not going to claim that. Don't need that. Let's go ahead and ingest this. Sadly, our guild is dying, so I don't have the full 10% reputation bonus anymore. What is the other reputation I need? It's Kuat, isn't it? Yeah, space and Kuat. Go ahead and equip this. Give me 4 pieces of a set bonus. Double spreadsheet action here. Which means I can disintegrate this and get another one. Amethyst Underwalker is generally worthless, and I've got one already. So I'll trash it. Keep that. And I've got better gloves. Yeah. And back to the stronghold we go. Back to the main stronghold, not to the Umbara stronghold, because that one's a pain in the ass. I wanted it because it's new and I need it, not because I have any particular love for it. Much like Manon. I don't really care about Manon, but it was new and I needed it. Sell off my junk. And put the rest of my junk away. And before I forget, flip back to the PvE instance. Because that would really suck if next time I went out and I was still in the PvP instance. Let's see, I need to move one of these so I can put the schematic down. Legacy helmet so I can put it back for whichever character needs it, because I am about to call it off for the day. In the other cargo bay. I wish legacy-bound items stacked when you put them in a cargo bay. It's very annoying that they Alright, well that was my CXP grind goal for the day. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And my next regular scheduled stream, though I may do others in the meantime, the next scheduled stream is next part of Game of Thrones on Friday. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.